Today we're installing the Reliance Universal Power Bank. Included with the kit are 6 small pigtail wiring harnesses for your accessories, the power bank pigtail harness, and the power bank itself. To do this, we're going to use wire strippers, wire crimper, and a multimeter. Before we get started, I want to talk to you a little bit about the kit. Your accessory pigtail harnesses have a brown and a blue wire. The blue wire goes to your accessories ground wire. The brown goes to your accessories hot wire. On your pigtail harness for your power bank, you have 4 colored wires. You have a black 12 gauge wire. This goes to the main negative terminal of your battery pack. You have a yellow 12 gauge wire. This goes to the main positive terminal of your battery pack. You have a blue 12 gauge wire. This is a memory wire for radios with preset radio stations, etc. And you have a green 16 gauge wire. This wire will go to the switch leg of your key switch, which we'll explain in the video. And for the power bank, the first thing you want to do is find a good flat metal surface where you're going to attach it at. You'll also notice that there's 6 accessory ports on the power bank. If you're not using all 6 ports, do not plug in the extra wiring pigtails because the wires will be hot. Instead, save them for later. Now let's get started. First thing we're going to do is engage the parking brake and switch the key to the off position. You'll notice that we removed our seat cushion bottom. What we're going to do now is take our multimeter and touch the black lead from the multimeter to the main negative post of your battery terminal. You're also going to remove your front dash so you can have access to the back side of your key switch. You'll notice 2 wires coming out of the back of the key switch. You're going to take the red lead from your multimeter and touch it to one of the wires. Doesn't matter which one. You need to make sure that you touch the copper part of the wire, so sometimes you have to jam it into the back side of the plug, or you may have an open spot to touch it to. You'll see here looking at our multimeter, when we have it touched to the main negative, we're at 0 volts. First thing this tells me is that my red lead is hooked up to the switched wire. The switch wire will show 0 volts when the card is off. So if I turn the card on, we have full battery pack voltage. Now if you had touched it to the other lead on the back side of the key switch, when the card is off, you will see full battery pack voltage. That's your constant. We don't want to go to this wire. We want to go to the original one that shows full battery pack voltage when the card is on and 0 voltage when the card is off. Now that we've confirmed our switch wire that comes off the back of our key switch, we're going to take a green 16 gauge wire that is again the same color as the wire that goes to our power bank harness. We're going to wire splice this in to the switched wire, and then we're going to safely run our wire down the dash and under the cart so that it doesn't get snagged on anything. Make sure you pre-measure your green wire so that you have the proper length to go to your power bank. You can now reattach your dash. Now we're going to connect our main positive and negative wires for our power bank. You're going to find the main negative and positive terminals in your battery configuration. We're going to take a 5/16 ring terminal and put it on the end of a 12 gauge yellow wire and a 12 gauge black wire. Now we're going to trim off the opposite ends of our wires and put our butt connectors on. Depending on where your power bank is located, you want to feed the wire safely to your battery pack. We're going to install our power bank in the battery box for this installation. First thing you want to do is switch the cart into tow mode. So I'm going to take my yellow wire and I'm going to attach it to the main positive. We're going to go ahead and attach our pigtail harness for our power bank to our black, yellow, and green wires. Again, for the blue memory wire, if you're not using it, go ahead and cap it off because it is live once we hook up the power bank. Now we're going to attach our wiring pigtails that come with our power bank to our 2 accessories that we're hooking up on this particular cart. We're going to install one to our light kit harness and another pigtail to our LED light strip. What you want to do first is connect the ground blue wire to your accessory ground and your brown power wire to the power wire on your accessory, which is usually a red wire. Now we're going to do the same steps for the LED strip. Again, we're going to go the brown wire to our power wire and the blue wire to our ground. Now we're going to set these aside and grab our power bank. You want to secure this to the cart on a nice metal flat surface. We're not going to attach it on this cart because we want to show you hooking up the wiring pigtails. Once you have your power bank secured, you're going to take your pigtail. You'll notice on the pigtail there's two little prongs inside. There's also a plastic piece that guides into the female side of the power bank. You want to line that up and then secure it with the plastic nut included with the kit. Our light kit's hooked up. We're going to do the same thing with our LED light strip. Now that we have our two accessories installed, if you have any leftover ports from the 4 remaining, you want to keep the pigtails, just in case you ever add any new accessories. Don't plug them in because they will be live if they don't have an accessory on the opposite end. Remember, at this point, your converter should be installed to a metal surface. We have all of our wiring hooked up with the exception of our pigtail harness for our power bank to the power bank. You'll notice when you plug these two together, you'll get a small arc. That's okay. It's basically the power bank powering up. Now at this point, you can turn your key switch on and all of your accessories that's hooked to the power bank will now operate off of the key switch. We're going to go and use some zip ties and secure the wires that we ran under the cart. Now that you have your wires secured to the cart, you're finished installing your Reliance Universal Power Bank.